guys, it's Ron, singer from Montreal. I'm not going to be singing today. I wanted to do a vlog on the topic of how they classify music and how very messed up it is, okay? I don't know who's in charge of classifying like the music, like I don't know what kind of drugs they were on, okay? But it's so very messed up, okay? Here's a good modern day example right now. The Super Bowl, okay? The halftime show is Maroon 5, okay? And I saw a commercial for this, and they considered them rock? Rock? On what planet is Maroon 5 rock, okay? Now, here's where you guys are, this is interesting, like, you're gonna like this, okay? Just rock itself, metal, heavier metal, the classifications are ridiculous, okay? How do you have bands like Bon Jovi and Def Leppard in the metal section? No, okay? If it was up to me, I would have bands like Bon Jovi and Def Leppard and whatever bands like that are similar, I would call them rock, okay? And any other bands similar to like Skid Row, like Motley Crue, bands like that, I'd call them hard-edged rock, okay? Now, metal, oh boy, metal's become crazy now. There's so many classifications of metal, But just to give you an example for modern day, like metal is bands like Metallica and Megadeth and Slayer and bands similar to that. That's metal, okay? How Bon Jovi and Def Leppard and things like that and ended up in the metal section? No, that's messed up, okay? Now, look, I'm a singer, okay? I've always searched for, in my eyes, was the best, vocals that I could use for practice to make me better. Well, of course, I wanted to like their sound of their voice because, if I, didn't, it would be like drive me insane. Like Axl Rose's voice makes me nuts, So I would search for, something that's going to make me better. And I found the last, 8 years that I've been practicing a lot to female singers because, see, female singers, okay, their highs are a little truer highs, and they bring a more, say, sensual and angelic and, melodic and yet, powerful and, moody. And I just fell in love with that. Like, it showed me a whole new, angle on singing, on how to approach songs now. So I love my melodic metal, So here's a perfect example, okay? My favorite band actually is In This Moment. But there was a band I fell in love with called New Year's Day. I like their style and everything, and I love the singer named Ash Costello, and I just fell in love with their style, and I thought it was perfect for practice, okay? Perfect example, what I said, messed up, okay? So, it was my birthday, my dad gives me $100 to go, I go racing to HMV, I wanted that CD so bad, So I go to HMV, and I'm looking in the mail section, I couldn't find them for the death of me. So I was frustrated. I was about to walk out, but I figured maybe I'll go ask the guy. So I go ask the guy. He looks it up and he goes, oh, well, it's in the punk section. And I went, punk section? So I go, and sure enough, it was that. Oh, I was so excited. I grabbed it. But in my head, I was like, punk section? What? So, say, like, I didn't ask, okay? It would have been much more difficult and took me longer to find this thing, which would have frustrated me to death, because that's the thing I love to do every birthday, is to find something that I've discovered new that I think, I love to sing, and practice to. And so, thank God I found it that day, and that's a perfect example, okay, how these classifications are just so nuts now. Like, it's ridiculousness to me. Like I said, I would make it really, really simple. Like light rock and like Bon Jovi style, Def Leppard style. You just simply called it rock. How you don't mix it with metal, you know. And then, like I said, like edgier bands, you call them hard edge rock. And then metal now, like, oh my god, like I said earlier, oh my god, guys, there's like goth metal and doom metal and dark metal and this kind of metal and that. Oh my god, the classifications are nuts. So look, I thought New Year's Day, to me, they were melodic metal. I don't know how they didn't get somehow mixed into that group, So that's my passion, okay, is my melodic metal as a singer. The writing is so clever, the musicianship is always good, and all these female singers. Now, look, I don't. What I do to keep in touch with my male side, vocally, so I don't lose touch with, say, the growly, or not necessarily the growly, but the rougher side of it, will say, So I will practice to say Sebastian Bach solo work, or James LaBrie Extreme Theater, James LaBrie solo work, and that's what I do for practice, But I find that this melodic metal, oh my god, guys, it's made me so much more rounded as a singer, and it's giving me more, like I said, more angelic and sensual and airy and moody, yet powerful, all at the same time, like, it's just, how could I put it, a passion. Like my sports, I'm very passionate about my sports, and I'm very serious about them, and I just love this. Like, guys, I'm not trying, okay? I literally will sing at bus stops. I don't care if people's around. In the metro tunnels and everywhere I go. And sometimes it's encouraging because some people will stop and give me the thumbs up and say, wow, cool voice, and I'm really encouraged, So it's a nice thing, too, but I'm getting my practice, right? So, and like I said in many vlogs, I'm not so proud of myself to say, oh yeah, I'm the wickedest singer. Never. I practice every chance I get. Eddie Van Halen said that, Even though he was already in Guitar Magazine as best guitar, he kept practicing, and that's the attitude I have, So that's really it. The classifications, like I said, oh my god, look it up, man. Research now, because this nuts, okay? So that was my point, much love, singer from Montreal, to YouTube and Facebook. I'm up.